77% of companies are exploring or have already implemented AI to drive their business forward. And 83% claims that this is the top priority right now. But even with these numbers, there's a great misunderstanding of what AI is and the pros and cons of having such a tool to our disposal. Can AI be integrated in an already existing embedded systems, or is that just not possible? Today, we're going to talk about embedded AI and the power that it has in embedded systems. Welcome to another Tech Team Talks. Welcome, Javier. Welcome, Nathalia, to another Tech Team Talk. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. My name is Javier Molinero. I have worked as a software development engineer from 18 years, more than 18 years. And I have worked specifically in embedded systems, specializing in hardware and software projects.
Okay, good. And what about you?
Well, I'm Natalia Rodriguez, and I've worked as a software engineer for the past years and more focused on IoT projects and embedded software development.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about embedded AI, and I think it's nice if we start addressing what is embedded AI, and I wanted to ask you what role it plays in accelerating AI tasks.
Yeah, of course. Embedded AI integrates the AI capabilities in the different devices, system, and products. It supposes that you are going to analyze data in the device itself without using the cloud. And in this case, we are going to take decisions directly and not to rely on external processes. This supposes that you are going to move the data from the data center to the edge. Then this has obviously some benefits of that you are not going to use a lot or use more the network and the data processes, but also have more challenge because I mean you need to balance this workload in the different nodes.
So in 2023, the growth was 11 billion USD, and in 9 years, so 2032, it's going to be 32 billion USD. So can you tell me the highlights or the main benefits of this that led to such a growth prediction?
Yeah, of course, one of the key benefits of embedded AI chips is the power efficiency and real-time processing. I mean, and the savings are reflected in terms of money, of course, for the companies. So yeah, AI embedded chips with AI accelerate tasks and performing those computation workloads locally and not spending so much time like communicating in between the edge and doing complex computations in the cloud. So you could save money because you save time in all your applications. Also, chips with embedded AI often include specialized algorithms to help those calculations uh, make to help make those calculations faster and locally on the edge. So yeah, this minimize the energy consumption because it yeah, acts faster.
According to the latest reports, just last year, 77% of companies experienced a breach in AI systems. So I wanted to ask you, is this taken into account when we develop this technology?
Yeah, of course. I mean, for sure, embedded systems have been in the field for a long time,
Yeah.
and they have a very mature security infrastructure. Obviously, because they are very close to the user, they have more vulnerabilities or are more exposed to the to some attacks. But I think that the good thing is that these systems or these devices are designed from the first step, thinking on security
Yes.
for both software and hardware. Then also we have these facts that these embedded systems are usually used for store user keys. And for example, AI use a lot of information from user, like for example, private images.
Yeah.
And then we can have concern about that, but in this case, we have this security infrastructure very robust from low to the top perspective. I mean, in the low level, we have this encrypted register for these devices, for example, and in the top, we have this infrastructure in terms of security algorithms for the network that increase the data across all the network. Then in this case, we have these new threads that are appearing with these new quantum computers that are now in the public part. And then, but embedded systems are working on that and are implementing these new algorithms that are well prepared for protecting us against these attacks. And then I think that we can have confidence on that.
And what about flexibility? Is it easy to incorporate embedded AI in already existing systems?
Embedded AI chips can be tailored to specific applications, such as healthcare, for example. With these pre-trained models, it can help to, for example, detect anomalies and disease very quickly in the manufacturing industry to better predict maintenance and better quality control in inspections, and also in the terms of intelligent transportation. These chips are or these chips implemented in their solutions can help, for example, to predict better the traffic, and this could benefit at the end to the companies and to the end user, because it will help to improve the solutions and the applications that are involved or that involve embedded chips. So yeah, they can be tailored for and suitable for any kind of
So for
applications.
embedded systems that are currently existing already,
Yeah.
we can still use them. It's not
Yeah,
only
yeah.
for new technology.
No.
It's applicable for the technology that we have now.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. I think it's a very frequent question. Yeah. So between 2020 and 2023, we experienced a chip shortage that affected many industries, around 170 different industries. And some experts believe this crisis is still ongoing.
Yeah.
Is going to have this kind of crisis going to have any impact in the innovation of this technology?
Yeah, obviously it's going to have an impact, like in other industries, because these chips are based in silicon, and they are going to have some challenge there, like for example, increase in costs, also for example, delayed in projects, also a slower pace of innovation. Then, for example, small companies are going to be more affected than the bigger ones.
Yeah.
But obviously, you have this critic or this difficult situation, you have to confront that. And for example, we are going to create new challenges and new opportunities for new players to enter in the market for doing these new collaborations. And for example, in case of hardware, we can think on the investment on finding new materials to implement the hardware. And also in the software part, we can think on new software techniques on artificial intelligence that be more efficient to use the current chips to do these jobs.
Yeah. Also, I want to add that in terms of software development, this shortage could push these AI software developments to make it better and suitable for the existing chips that are on the market, and without the necessity of creating new ones. So this can push innovation in this side as well.
Okay, what do you think is the main challenge of embedded AI when approaching embedded fields?
Well, I think the biggest challenge is in terms of security. But as Javier said, if the chip makers improve that security, I mean, and also embedded systems have been very reliable and secure. So if you combine this security that embedded systems give you, then you can find opportunities adapting this technology. So AI could help these solutions to detect faster anomalies, to help in terms of security, and not rely on an external security, but having this security locally. It's very, very, very important.
So how do embedded systems cope with AI training processes?
This is a good question because now in the market we have these pre-trained modules that are pre-trained before releasing to the customer, and it helps a lot to the developers because they are saving time in training the module. They have also these features in hardware that accelerate the artificial intelligence tasks. And I mean, it's to change the point of view to accelerate the release of products, and it's going to help a lot because also probably something pre-computed that really the computation of the training is also something that is expensive time in terms of time and execution. And in this case, the chips are not also intended for that, are also intended to execute the algorithms. Then, I mean, I think that is a win-win to get these chips to be able to execute these AI algorithms.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So how would you summarize what we just spoke about?
Well, I think embedded systems combined with AI promises to unlock new levels of intelligence and autonomy in these physical devices. So this address the many challenges and drive innovation in a faster way. So, but I think that research and development are very needed in this field, and companies shouldn't be afraid to apply these solutions in their applications and to also invest, because if you don't invest there is not going to be a future in this field. So yeah, research and development is very needed, but also well trust in this.
Yeah. And what about you? How would you summarize it?
Yeah, okay. I think that it's a win-win collaboration between them, between both. In this case, artificial intelligence pushes to devices, to embedded devices, to be more efficient, more powerful, but also to having these techniques to accelerate these computations. And also, for example, these devices helps to artificial intelligence to push in terms of involve the software implementation to be more efficient, to have less hardware requirements for that. And I think that is the perfect combination to get these new challenges in artificial intelligence that we have now.
Okay. Okay, well, guys, it was very nice having you here in this podcast. Hopefully, we can have another one soon. And thank you so much for your time today.
Okay, thanks to you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.